this is the series of books. This guy died, Daniel Quinn. He's an author, and he was from here, where I am, in Houston, and he was a very, very smart man. And I made that sign for the March for Science that never happened 3 years ago, because I went 4 years ago and they didn't have it again. But I was ready if they did, because the first time I went, I didn't have a sign. Seriously, man, I just sat on my cat, Alistair. You know, I can't believe this. Something like an armadillo or a raccoon or something keeps doing this and digging that pot out. Man, that's pissing me off. I wanted to show you what I got. My palm's not running today because there's no sun, but you see this is red opal basil. And those are moonflowers. And these are all peppers. And that's hibiscus, but I planted a bunch of them around the yard already. And this is all white sage, that whole line right there. And that's more chili peppers because I didn't have enough. But my bay tree right there. But see, those are green beans coming up in there. That whole row right there. And my air conditioner just popped on, so I hope you can still hear me. Look how good my kaffir lime's doing. Let's see, there's one of the hibiscus. See that little one right there? I planted in there, but I planted some moonflowers in there. That's spinach and stinging nettle. This is stinging nettle right here. You can see a bunch of them in there, but there's spinach all around. I had to cut all the spinach off the other day because I had snails in here and I couldn't find them without cutting it all out of here. And I got every one of them out of there. And I hope they don't come back because I don't see any damage right now. That was probably already there because it's a bigger leaf. And this is Swiss chard, and I forget what I planted back there. I can't remember. And those are potatoes. Those, the yellow right there. They're actually very good potatoes. They're called Sweet Caroline. And they say online that they're full of lard and they're not good, but I ate them before and they were the best potato I ever had. These are purple bok choy. Can you see them in there? And this is all curly endive. And there was some kale here, but I kept stepping on it, and well, I planted a whole bunch more purple bok choy all in there, all of that whole section there. And they're so tiny you can't see them, and they blend in with the dirt. And there's mustard greens, and that's borage. It's edible. Oh, my banana peppers are coming up. And this is salsify. It's like a root vegetable. And there was some broccoli plants in here, but something ate them. I'll be darned. I still got one behind me, but anyways, you see I got a bunch of stuff. See my pretty fennel? And there's garlic and these pots. And there's really, really purple kale in there too, and I hope nothing eats it. Kale, for some reason, is not doing that great here this year. I don't know why. Well, the one stuff, because I was stepping on it, yeah. It's still alive. And actually very actively alive. I'm surprised. So, I don't know what's going to happen here. It's not dry enough for it to dry its wings completely and fly away, and there's no sun. Sure hope that it makes it. Isn't it funny? It's coming to me. This butterfly thinks I'm his mommy or something. Good morning, Mr. Mockingbird. What are you doing? You gonna sing to me today? Or have you come to give me a message of doom? That would not surprise me one bit. So, day 5,786. No, just kidding. It's still raining outside. I just went out and it's still raining. I guess it's supposed to sort of taper off today and be nice the rest of the week. It's really quiet outside. Every once in a while you'll hear ambulances. That's it. And I don't know what that's all about. Well, kind of do, but I'm wondering what the end result of all of this is going to be. I mean, like, after the whole world's over it. Don't you guys think that the whole world should have a giant party? I mean, like, even make a holiday. Because, I mean, this is really the first time, I think, in our lifetime that this has happened. As far as I know. I don't remember anything like this, even though people have said there's been things like this. It just seems, I don't know, it doesn't seem like it to me. But I was going to say, if anybody has any ideas, see that flag? I got a new bed, and it came from a company in Arizona, and this was on the box. And so I cut that out of the box because I thought it was really cool. And I was going to turn it into a piece of art, and I was thinking about using some like translucent sequins and gluing onto the flag in spots. But it's kind of funny because right now, and I mean, you can ask any Democrat about this in our country, the flag has been crammed down everybody's throats since 2015 or 16, to the point where I've hated it, and I hate that I hate it, because I know that it's not representing what it was supposed to, and I'm not sure if it ever represented what it was supposed to. I've been thinking about this a lot. I've had a lot of time to think about a lot of things lately. I'm not sure. Well, I mean, a lot of people say that, you know, what our ancestors did when we came to this country wasn't right. Was not the right thing. But it's sort of like, once you do something like that, you sort of have to just live with it, and you can't take it back. It's sort of like it just, it's just a bunch of stupid shit that happened a long time ago that nobody can take back now. And we just have to try to make the best of it, I guess. But I was thinking about, like, going through, you know, like any old magazines I have, and even asking the guy across the street, because he's a veteran, and he gets a lot of those, like, American, you know, military magazines and stuff like that. And cutting out like things like the Statue of Liberty and things like that, and gluing that onto the white on the corner of it. And then I started thinking about, yeah, I should put, you know, like a a crop duster and, you know, a nuclear power plant, and and then I started getting all negative, and I hate when I get like that. But if anybody has any ideas of what I could do with this, I'm gonna frame it. I actually already got the frame for it once it's done, but I think it'll be pretty cool when it's done. And, you know, spray paint onto it with, you know, some sort of like metallic paint, and or use the sequins like I said. Who is that? Is that Harry? I think that's Harry. Yep, I think so. See my picnic basket up there? What's on top of it? Oh, I thought there was something on top of it. It's just my little bluebird. But anyways, really just wondering if anybody had any ideas about that. I'm here with Wilson. I thought it was appropriate to break him out. If you ever seen that Tom Hanks, well, I can't remember what that movie was called. Uh-oh, there goes Wilson. What was that movie called? Like Stranded, or where he was on the island? I can't remember now. My little owl there. Castaway. That's what I was. So about the greenhouse, I was gonna say I can't do it now because it's raining again. And I've been babysitting a butterfly out back, well, you saw in the beginning of the video, and it can't fly away because it's too wet, I guess, and I don't know if it's gonna make it or not, but I hope it does. I got an idea about the greenhouse. The problem I was having was it has been too windy here. Every time one of these storms comes in, it gets really windy first, and it picks it up, and it won't let me stabilize anything. And the way they have you building it is from the secondary frame up, and then you're supposed to move the whole entire thing once you get it done over to the main frame, and I'm not going to do it like that. And I've looked at it, the manual. I'm not going to do it like that because I don't see any point of having to do that. And plus I'm doing it by myself, so there's no way I'm going to pick up the whole greenhouse and move it by myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build each wall flat on the ground and then put them together on the main frame, on the secondary frame, on the main frame. And I don't really see why, but I know the thing's going to be cool when it's done because it has all these fasteners to secure everything, and that's what I was mainly worried about, because if the wind can tear this thing apart like it's been doing the whole time I've been trying to put it together, will it even hold together at all anyways? But then when I realized, well, I haven't put all these, it has a ton of fasteners. But that's what I wanted to do today, and now I think I'm just going to do some writing and work on it tomorrow, because it's, you know, I feel really good today about a lot of things. I'm also really, really, really willing to help anybody around here that's sick or in trouble. I hope it never gets here. But I know I could, so hopefully it doesn't get to that point, but I think it will. But I feel so positive And I'm very, very happy about a lot of things right now.